I was writing a PM to somebody. This is weird. It's kind of a strange topic. Uh, and it was about a name, and I said, well, it could be Grecianized Latin. You know, like name going back into Latin. And I started thinking about it because I actually thought about whether I should put Hellenized, whether it Hellenized Latin, because we were talking about the second century AD. And it's weird to think the whole like Italic people, this is kind of like a word like Aryan. It's got too many uses. It's got too many definitions. The Latin people, like the actual Latin people that came through, that eventually expelled the Greeks uh, and expelled the Celts. Pretty much the the tribes of central and southern Italy, along with the Etruscans. That's it. We talk about like Greek culture and uh, the rise of it, and say that Italy borrowed uh, from the Greeks, or even when they conquered southern Spain and kicked out the Celts, those people over there, when they actually colonized that area, that they borrowed everything from the Greeks, and that's true to an extent, but they also they grew up at the same period of time and were using pretty much they had pretty the Mediterranean culture was strange like that. And even if you look at the Phoenicians and people like that, these ancient sea peoples, they're not really they're not that divided. I mean, back in the day, Sicily was seen as part of Greece, with Syracuse. Rome added and made a lot of modifications to what the Greeks had learned, but even the style and everything, it was still basically their own. They didn't just like it. It's not like I don't know. Wouldn't be like if we tried to adopt like Chinese culture or something. It was just natural. And even the real ancient stuff, it's like that same primitive style. It's real strange. I don't know. I was thinking about that. So I figure I'd put Grecianized instead of Hellenized because Rome basically already was brought up in that basically that culture, that style is right there, and then it goes to Greece. So how to it first grew up from that, and then it got a big injection of it when they were fighting the Greeks, where they actually learned a lot of stuff from them, and then they put it to use against the Etruscans, and then they I don't know. It's I don't know. I guess mother daughter relationship, really weird. Yeah, and they always respected the it's I don't know, just a weird thing. But two different groups of people though. But they say that that actual people came from around Anatolia. There's always the myth of Troy, which there's probably some truth in that. I don't think it's that, but they probably were people from Anatolia or something that came in, probably initially kicked out Celts. I mean, Celts were basically the indigenous people of most of Europe, except you had some Germanic people up north, and then the Latins wind up displacing them, and then the Germans come in. Now they're all in Wales, Scotland, Ireland, Southern Ireland. It's just strange to see these just ancient people and where they come from and how they're different. I think that's what makes everything so cool. And everybody's everything now, so we're mixing all of them. Alright, I don't know. Strange video with no topic, just rambling. Peace.